Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices. I'm going to be a little bit quick today. I've just caught a bug and it's making my head a bit foggy, so I'll just try and stick to the facts. So we've got two counts, as you know. We've got this bullish count that we're looking at where we have wave 4 already completed, and we've got wave 1 here, and then wave 2 can pull back to this rectangle here at the 50-60% retracement level. However, we need to be mindful that if the market makes a new high, then we need to be going long from that point, okay? And we'll talk about that strategy in a moment. The other count that we have here is, I think it's on the 4-hour chart, is a larger triangle pattern here unfolding. So it's basically wave 3 over here, an A wave here, an A and a B and a C and a D and an E for a B wave over here. We can't rule out that just yet, but if that makes a new low here, from here, then you'll know that that's underway at that particular point, and you'll just need to be short from that point, okay? So I'll just put that in there and close that off and save that. So yeah, a breach of that low is really quite easy to work with, and I think the hourly chart can give us a bullish count. Yeah, so in this case here, wave 2 here hasn't pulled back to the 61.8% mark, but at the same time, it's done a few right things in that we've got an A wave here, an A and a B and a C wave here, and the B wave came up quite high, came back up to the old highs here, so it's really given us a flat correction. So a flat correction is basically flat across the top, flat across the bottom, and then we have 5 waves down here. So it's possible that we have the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave here, and then when I look here, I've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for a 5-wave structure. So for wave 1, that's possible, and back for wave 2. So if this top here gets breached, and also a tested support on top of subgroup 1, which is 2730, then we need to be long from that point, okay? So in a bit of a nutshell, we've got 2 counts, and both of those triggers there would be fine. So work with that. And on the NASDAQ, so with the NASDAQ, we've got pretty much the same thing as well. We've got a different count from the NASDAQ. We've got wave 4 completed here, with wave 1 and 2 here, and then 5 waves up here for wave 3. So we're looking for wave 4. I'll just double check that retracement level there. No, 38.2%, so I thought that was the case. So we can move that to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree and the 38.2. So it's in a nutshell, it's done everything right here in this particular instance here. So if this was going to move up, it does appear that we've got an impulse wave here. So we've got up for 1 and back for 2. So we could get a 3rd wave coming through to here, and then a 4th, and then a 5th wave up here. Okay, so we need to be looking at a long trade at that point. I'm just going to save that and move into the hourly chart here. But we have that correctional pattern here. So just on the 1-hour chart here. So yeah, I mean, I think it's all okay, you know. So an A wave, an A and a B and a C here for the B wave, and down for the C wave into our 38.2% retracement level. And then it does appear that we have an impulse wave here. So this does look like an impulse wave coming down here as well. But if we take that top out there, then we should be on the right track here. Okay, so this low shouldn't be breached at this particular point here. This can pull back 61.8% and then push up from that point. So you could work that there as well. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. But thanks for tuning in. Cheers.